Good morning, Milken. It's 8:50 a.m. I'm Ami Fieldsmeyer.
And I'm Michelle Nabati. Welcome to the Wildcat Weekly for Friday, May 1st, 2009. We thought we'd start today's broadcast a little differently.
That's right. Usually the anchors have a cute little exchange that leads into that day's This Day in History.
Oh my god, I love that segment. I always learn something new.
Yeah, like that day a few weeks ago when we learned that the first Pony Express ride was like 2,000 miles long.
Oh, and I remember the Girl Scouts started one of those days, I think. So we're not going to do that cute talking thing?
No, we're not, but we are going to have a This Day in History.
Oh, good.
But first, we have a new installment of Let's Ask Milken with our own Daniel Court.
Who is Russ Mitchell?
Russ Mitchell. Is he a student here?
No idea at all.
I have no idea, but I think he's my plumber.
I think Russ Mitchell is the owl and the pussycat combined.
So, who is Russ Mitchell?
I think it's her boyfriend.
His boyfriend?
Russ Mitchell, he's the new basketball coach.
I don't know, but vote for Tamara Pierre for Vice President of Finance and Fundraising.
Who is Russ Mitchell?
He's an artist, right?
Someone in sports?
Who is Russ Mitchell?
The guy from High School Musical?
Hi, I'm Russ Mitchell with a look at this day in history, May 1st. In 1707, England and Scotland were joined as the United Kingdom and the Union Jack became their common national flag. On this day in 1963, James Whittaker became the first American climber to reach the top of Mount Everest. It was 2003 when President George W. Bush made a dramatic landing on an aircraft carrier to announce that the U.S. mission in Iraq had been accomplished and major combat was over. And on this day in 1931, King Kong's climbing post opened for business. New York's Empire State Building was in a race with the Chrysler Building, just across town, to be the tallest skyscraper in the world. When the construction dust settled, the Empire State Building won at 1,250 feet high. And that's this day in history.
And now for the announcements. If you still need community service hours, go to this website, www.bigsunday.org. There you'll learn about hundreds of volunteer opportunities. Sign up for a project today.
Speaking of community service, the Stephen Wise Academy is going to the Midnight Mission Sunday from 2 p.m. until 7 p.m. to serve dinner. They will meet at and return to the Stephen Wise Temple parking lot. Students will earn 5 hours of community service. Contact Micah Ellenson to secure a spot on the bus or if you have questions.
And finally, grade 11 community service paperwork is due today. Exceptions are school-based programs Korei LA and Jewish Big Brothers and Sisters, which are due on May 28th. Yozma hours are due on Tuesday, May 12th. All hours for grades 9 and 10 are due Friday, May 15th, and all agency paperwork must be accompanied by a blue timesheet.
Student judiciary elections are next week in advisory. Statements from each of the candidates will be sent to every student by email by the end of this week. Students should carefully review these statements and vote in advisory all next week.
Students are also invited to attend a student judiciary panel discussion in the theater on Tuesday during lunch to learn more about what the court does and how it operates.
For the final weeks of school, the Milken Mart is offering to partner with advisories to help arrange for breakfast during advisory. Students, speak with your advisor to get the breakfast order form. Options include cereal, bagels, and muffins. Orders must be placed and paid for at least 2 days in advance and should be placed in the Milken Mart MPA box in the mail office workrooms. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Me too. Here's the lineup for next week's environmental care. Building 1, Mr. Shepard and Miss Shaltiel. Building 2, Dr. Scoville and Miss Gale. Building 3, Miss Catler. And Building 4, Miss Zussman.
This past week, we celebrated Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaut. Daniel Court reports on the special celebration for Yom Ha'atzmaut that took place after Wednesday's town meeting.
So I'm Daniel Court here at this year's Yom Ha'atzmaut celebration. So first of all, what's your name?
I am Alex Schwartz.
All right, and what are you doing for Yom Ha'atzmaut today?
I'm eating.
So what are the middle schoolers doing this year for Yom Ha'atzmaut?
We have joined with the high school because last year having a 7-12 program was such a big success that we decided we were going to make it a tradition. And they're helping run the booths in various different cities.
This is my project called Jewelry for a Cause, and it's all handmade jewelry, and all the profits go to Israel.
And you made all of them yourself?
I did, yeah.
Aside from people buying things for donations, there's also a group of students doing Israeli dancing. There's also a group of students who are playing the Israeli Army ball game. Let's see what they're up to. So we're here with Mitchell. So what exactly is this game?
Well, it's in honor of the IDF, and the point is to throw one of the balls at one of the targets, and if you do, you win a chocolate.
So I'm here with Jenna Freeman and Ariel Albert. How'd you guys come to put this all together?
We decided this year to celebrate Israel's cities.
And we have different sections around the school, different activities going on, so we really want to celebrate Israel for all the things we love about it.
I think Milken especially loved the free food, but I'm really glad everyone came together. Even the middle school this year was really, really helpful to celebrate Israel's birthday. So thanks, guys.
And do you think it was a success in total?
Absolutely. Oh, we have an eyewitness?
We think that this place was a great success. The food was delicious. You want to have a bite, it's absolutely great. Good.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. It was really fun.
Well, all in all, it's been a great Yom Ha'atzmaut celebration. I'm Daniel Court for the Wildcat Weekly. Back to you guys in the studio.
Ami, do you know what the sum is?
Oh, come on, Michelle. This isn't math class.
No, Ami. Not sum. Sum. S-U-M. It stands for the Student Union at Milken. Shoshana Cohen introduces us to one of its founders in this exclusive report.
Hi, I'm Shoshana Cohen, and I'm here with Naftali Harris, a representative of the SUM. So, Naftali, what is the SUM exactly?
The SUM is an independent, united, and potent student organization that can stand for student interests here at Milken, that can get the things done that students actually want done.
Why did you create the SUM?
A group of students, including myself, realized one day that we'd really like to see a school in which students are involved in the decisions that are affecting their lives.
How can you help students at Milken?
The question is not really how can we help students at Milken. It's really how can we help students at Milken help themselves. We think that students are inherently powerful because they are the recipients of their education, and that if students get together and if students start saying, you know, we really think we should do this at our school, we really think we should do that at our school, that students will be able to get the changes that they like to see in places like the cell phone policy, scheduling, placement policy, academics, basically the things that are really important to students. People are going to understand that the decisions that are made are not coming from, you know, some high office or something, that in fact they themselves are making these decisions, and then the policies like the cell phone policy, dress code policy, academic policies, students are going to be listening to them because they had a part in making them.
How can you join the SUM?
Well, we see we don't want to be, we're not exclusionary. We're not trying to exclude people, so in fact there actually are no members. Anyone who wants to get involved is welcome to. Contact me, Naftali Harris, or Jason Taban, or Robert Ravanchanaz, or Josh Simmons, and they can tell you all about it.
And finally, congratulations to the Milken robotics team, which competed at the World Championships in Atlanta, Georgia, and won 5 out of 7 matches. Milken's 2 science research teams also did outstanding. The Final Frontier team finished in first place with a state-of-the-art spacesuit fitted with electromuscle stimulation to keep an astronaut's muscle, bones, blood vessels, and nerve cells in top condition. They won the top prize of $10,000. The mass team finished in 3rd place, winning $4,000. Congratulations!
Next Thursday, May 7th, you'll have a chance to meet with these award-winning science teams at the 6th Annual Science Symposium. The festivities begin at 6 p.m. in the Beit Midrash. Come and support the good work done by Milken students and the Mitchell Academy of Science and Technology.
That's our show for today. I'm Michelle Nabati.
And I'm Ami Fieldsmeyer. You stay classy, Milken.
איך התאהבתי בך נערה, חצי אחד שלך פגע בו במטרה, ומיד לך התמכרתי, איך זה קרה? את חיי הפך משקר